idea of heaven would be a single room, small house, dirt floor, maybe a table and 2 chairs just in case someone came to visit me, and the weather always good enough that I didn't have to worry about hot or cold. I would like to be a person who lived with almost nothing. That would be my idea of retirement. My name is Francisco Franklin. I like to make pretty things and trade them for money. I was born here, but I grew up in a very remote place in Mexico. And I was homeschooled, so I only had books to read. And I read the biographies of artists. And I could see, even as a small child, that they had a very free life. Like they could drink, chase women, and be irresponsible. And to be honest with you, that was my original inspiration for turning to painting, because it looked like an escape hatch. Well, I spent 3 years in Stockholm, a year in the south of France, 2 years in Iceland, a great deal of time in Germany. Hung out with people who are trying to be artists, and I felt myself to be part of some movement or something like that. But in the end, I realized it was a totally solitary occupation. You know how in a classroom there's always one child who knows how to draw very well? I was not one of those people. Whatever ability I have, I had to really fight for it. And there are many technical things about painting that I don't understand, so I try my best to overcome that. I try to put feeling and color to replace my deficiencies in technique. By good fortune, people seem to like it. Enough that they haven't cut off my electricity yet, and I always have something to eat. The title of this painting, the Spanish name is Cuates, which means twins. But the reason I painted this painting is because in my mind there's only one form of unconditional love, and that is the love between a mother and her children. You want to know what I paint? Well, women primarily. I like women. I think that they are the best idea God ever had. I have this notion that women are naturally closer to God than men. And so when I paint a woman, I always try to make that apparent in the painting. When people walk into a room full of my paintings, they might imagine that I have had an easy time getting along with women. But the truth of it is that what you see in my paintings is wishful thinking, because I am not skilled in the world of relationships. And so all of my life I have painted to the best of my ability my heart's desire of how I would like things to be. And every woman I paint is kind and safe and benevolent. What do I want people to see when they see my paintings? And picture me in a small boat, far out at sea, with no oars, no sail, and no idea where I am. But I have a small lantern, and I hold it up in the middle of the sea of darkness, hoping that someone will see it and come find my boat. You could say that my paintings are that lantern. To this day, I don't understand the world. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's for. My paintings are almost a signal. I'm trying to make sure that someone or something finds me.